Alright, I'll just give it a few minutes for people to come in. You may have noticed that I have the screen up already for Ocarina of Time. I was messing around with controller settings. So if you were here last month, you probably saw that I was still using this Logitech PC controller to play a Nintendo 64 game, and it was making archery very difficult. Fortunately, I remembered that I actually do have a Nintendo 64 USB controller. I've set that up, so this is actually going to go much better, and I can actually now do all the archery mini-games, etc. And also beat up Ganondorf. So we're in...
Why don't you do the games before Ganondorf? Because some of them give you a bigger quiver.
Oh, right.
And that way, if...
Yeah, let me just tweet this stream out real quick.
Because I remember, I mean, obviously I was playing this as, like, a 10 and 11-year-old, but, the Ganon fight, there's one, like, big block of debris he can smash that has arrows, and then I think that's it.
Yeah.
So if your aim is bad or whatever, you miss it, because in this game, you know, items originally faded away.
Yeah.
After a few seconds, if you don't get it, you're kind of stuck. I mean, there were multiple ways to kind of defeat Ganon. The idea is always the same, that his weak point is his tail.
Yeah.
So when he takes the sword away, you can either equip the Bigoron sword or Giant's knife if you have it, or you can use the hammer.
I used to use the hammer. I mean, the Bigoron sword I usually have. I just haven't done it yet, and for whatever reason...
I just like the idea of Ganon's like, yes, I did it. I knocked Link's sword out of the arena, and Link just pulls out an even bigger sword.
Yeah, I used to use... I usually, as a kid, use Bigoron's sword or the hammer. I love using the hammer to do things in this game just because I think it's funny. It makes a bonk sound effect, which just adds to the comedy of, like, beating things with the hammer. So, let's see. Oh, is my chat working? Let me double check. Alright. I don't know if anyone's in chat yet, but if you're here... Oh, is my chat not working again? It was working last time, and now it's not working again. This is kind of frustrating. So just give me a second and I'll get chat set up. You can listen to this ambient Zelda music while I... Or not, actually, never mind.
How's the mix with the fan, though? Is the fan too loud?
I don't know. I never can hear it on the streams when I rewatch them, but...
Because, I mean, it sounds like a tornado in here to me.
Yeah, the fan is loud. I can turn the fan down. Let me just get my chat back up, because it doesn't seem to want to pop up in my inbox again. It's been really annoying. It was working last month, and I don't know if it's working now. Let me see, like... Okay, it doesn't look like anyone's in the chat, but I'm going to try to get it to work here. Here, you know what, you can all have my lovely BRB image while I'm working on that. There you go. I drew that 2 years ago, when I realized that there were Pokemon characters that were basically me, and I thought it was funny. Yes, that is the fan. I can turn it off. Just give me half a sec to get chat set up. Because it doesn't want to... There we go. There. Okay, fan's lower. That should hopefully be better. Just to not get heat stroke now, that's all.
The AC is on. It just doesn't travel down the hall into the rest of the apartment.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my... Let me see something here. Yeah, the chat's not... Have you noticed it's not here? It's very weird. There we go. Now that should be better. I just want to get my good sound quality. I'm fine. Yeah, it's not showing up. That's bizarre.
Someone reblogged for me, and their profile picture is... Oh, I thought it was... It's Snom wearing Ingo's head. I thought for a minute it was Sea Cucumber.
People have drawn that.
I mean, Snom and Sea Cucumber look really similar, actually.
Yeah, there is art in my tag of somebody who drew Ingo holding Sea Cucumber.
I don't really like Sea Cucumber.
And it says I'm not a Pokemon, test failed.
I feel like Sea Cucumber needs to be kicked in...
There were people who,
kicked into an abyss.
When they humanized him, when Octo Expansion came out, you could tell that they liked Submiss based on how they drew a uniform for Sea Cucumber, and it is very funny and very transparent.
It's just Sea Cucumber's a jerk.
Why is this taking so long to load? I'm so sorry, everyone. Anyway, I've got a functioning controller now, so I am ready to roll, and it's going to be different now, I hope. Why is my scanner trying to open? Oh, probably because I cancel. There we go. It is just not. It does not want to.
Dear Mario, do not come to the castle.
Yeah, this people have not seen the image going around. So there's an edit of Peach saying from Mario 64 saying, "Do not come to the castle. I've made an absolutely dog shit cake."
Yeah, so here it's, Dear Mario, do not come to the castle. I've baked an absolute dog shit cake. Just completely fucked it up, and then she signs it Peach.
Wolf's Princess, I love that one. Yeah, no, it's the funny. It's just been going around. And it's so funny.
I just love that it's like she.
I don't know.
In
why
this universe, she has to write Mario a letter to say she's baked a cake, and I mean.
Oh, hi Murph.
He's meowing and not.
Murph, can you go in your little... Oh, you're behind me. Oh, there he goes. Hey, buddy.
He wanted to jump up, and he just decided to scream it.
Speaking of things named Buddy, I've watched a full playthrough, 100% of Bugsnax now, and I think I'm gonna get the game. It is got a surprising amount of depth for a game that looks the way it looks, and I do not know why this is not loading. This is real pain. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to use chat on my phone. Can you read this, just in case somebody says something?
Da.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna have to do it that way. Anyway, I'm gonna go fight a bitch. So...
Yeah, I just love that Peach, you know, in that universe, she has to write Mario a letter to say she's baked a cake. Like, but by the time he gets it and then comes, it might be stale unless she, like, writes it before she bakes it. And then,
yeah.
Like, that's just funny to me.
I've actually never finished a playthrough of Mario 64. I've gotten close.
I do not have it.
I have it on... Hey, look what I can do now. Ah, for Christ. Give me a heart, please. Thank you. Whoop.
I always loved the detail on the sheath for the Master Sword.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty.
Like, it's really detailed for
like, Nintendo
early
64.
N64.
Yeah, like, this is a 64 pixel game. Look at that. That's, like, really impressive for...
Yeah, because when you look at Majora's Mask, it's, like, way more detailed and everything, but, like...
They had a whole year. I mean, if you notice, too, it's the same pattern that's on the boss key chest.
Yeah.
So...
Well, they had to kind of crunch, because they only had about a year to work on it, but the graphics were already improved so much from Ocarina of Time, and I mean, they ran it on the same engine and reused so much of it.
I'm just checking the timing on the sword. Okay. It's pretty automatic. Alright.
So much of, Ocarina of Time's assets are in the code for Majora's Mask, even though they're not used.
Right.
Which makes for some pretty funny stuff if you, like, you know, hack. There's apparently young Zelda doing a backflip in the files.
Oh.
It seems like she was originally supposed to play a bigger role, but instead she was just in a flashback. Explaining how Link, as a child, has the Ocarina of Time, and kind of showing you what their friendship is like now that the whole Ocarina of Time context is gone.
Oh, right. I have to actually do the cutscene again. I forgot. Hang on. I have to keep going up.
You know, for Ganon's castle, this place is pretty sparsely decorated.
Oh, I don't know. Do you know any boars that are really good at interior design?
Horace.
Oh, yeah. Well, Horace from Sansverse aside, he's the most eloquent and dignified boar I have ever seen. Until shithead mode activates. He has a shithead mode.
Yeah, but that's when he pulverized like a telephone pole to dust.
Okay, now I have to do it again.
At least he didn't get hit by the air train like Gerald.
Yeah, Gerald. That's Seymour's cosine. Alright, I have to do the cutscene again.
I love these toys
never
are
mind.
too much for... He's talking about the Triforce.
It's not a toy, Ganon.
He's purple now. You know, I never...
She can't Z-target, can she, in this fight?
Yeah, that's basically what it's telling you.
Yeah.
I think you can Z-target him, though, when he's weakened and on the floor.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Here you go. Okay, now let me refigure out the timing on this with the new controller. and I'll be good to go.
Do you have fairies?
Yes, I have 2 fairies and a magic meter. Okay, no, I'm not getting a good angle on this. Hang on. I'm trying to readjust the camera angle and it's not.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain because you can't target him.
There we go. I swung too early now.
No, every time I went back to this battle after, like, not playing the game for a long time,
yeah,
you have to, like...
I have to refigure out the timing. It's been a month. No, that's too early. That's... I'm swinging either too early or too late each time, and it's not...
Try the empty bottle.
I don't have an empty bottle.
If it gets emptied.
Look what I can do now, because I have the right controller!
Jump from the side, don't jump on the angle.
Yeah. Link! God damn it, he rolled!
That's why I said to jump from the side, not from the angle, because you lose time while Link, like, readjusts himself.
I gotta move.
Like, you'll want to stand on the solid ground for tennis.
Yeah.
But jump, like, horizontally.
Yeah. Damn it! Oh my god! So we have new problems now, I see. Never mind.
What?
What?
I have never seen that happen before. I have played Ocarina of Time to death, and I have never seen that happen before.
Weird glitch?
No, it wasn't a glitch. You know how sometimes Link gets crushed by things in games? Apparently the tiles can do that.
Okay, no, but the weirdest thing was, I heard my hearts recover.
It probably triggers a start over of the battle, because, you know, it's like he zoned out.
Yeah.
So they restart from the start of the battle.
Yeah, let's see. I wonder if I'll have, like, my arrows back. Probably not. That was bizarre.
It's the same as if you fell down a hole or something, or got hit by the guillotine in the Shadow Temple.
Alright, let's see now. Let's go to a corner.
But because the,
Okay, no, my arrows are gone.
Because, you restart the fight, it triggers the recovery.
Yeah. Okay, let me try to line up. Okay, I'm at a good angle now. How many times have I played this game and, like, I've never seen that. That was bizarre.
No, I have never seen that.
I was just messing around.
I love the detail of his cape shredding, too.
Yeah, as you fight him, like, it takes more damage.
Like, right before that weird, tile crushed Link, I was almost gonna ask if I could take a swing at Ganondorf.
It's been a while.
Yeah, just go in completely, like, you know, haven't touched the game in probably a decade.
Yeah, if you want, when I'm done with my playthrough, if you want to just go fight him, you totally can. Because you can just keep redoing this fucking fight, you know?
So I kind of screwed up. Before I owned Ocarina of Time myself, I borrowed it from a friend. And it was actually her mom's game. And there was, you know, a completed file in there.
Sorry, my timing was a little off. Anyway, yeah.
And so I just had, like, no experience with Ocarina of Time.
Emulator plus controller, yes.
And I walk right into, like, the castle, and I get into the Ganondorf fight, and I had no idea what to do.
Okay. Yes, for the chat, this is an emulator. I have a Nintendo 64 USB controller, which is what I'm using right here. Link, you have to hit him.
This is the version where, I guess, trigger warning for emetophobia. Are we gonna see Ganondorf puke green or red?
Oh, good question. We will find out.
Because my version was green, but the version that I had borrowed from my friend was red.
Yeah, okay, now we're reset up to go. Yeah, so the, this version did not have the good Fire Temple music, so who knows?
Probably green then.
Yeah, it might be censored green.
Because my version was like... I don't know what version I have, but It's not the earlier version, but actually the Fire Temple music just kind of varied. Like, it doesn't really matter what version you have.
Yeah.
Originally they thought it did, but that was debunked. But I believe the gold...
Finally. Oh my god.
Gold cartridge, has red.
This is taking a while. Finally, Ganon, you shithead. Oh, I missed! Fuck!
Oh, I missed!
Alright, back at it again. Let's go to the US Open. Welcome to Arthur Ashe Stadium, where Link is getting electrocuted because my camera angle is fucked up. There we go. The right or wrong camera angle in these fights actually can make all the difference.
And that's the problem I've been having with Age of Calamity. I get, like, shoved into a corner, I can't see to get out, and, like, I can't see...
No!
What anyone is doing.
Damn it. Did Ganon just call me a hoe?
I'm just thinking about, you know, how he just kind of... Not exactly like a ragdoll, but he just kind of hangs there and floats in a pattern.
No, I know what you're thinking about, but I don't think I can say it on the stream, because it's a very strange thought you've had.
It was almost intrusive. It was almost like an intrusive thought. I'm surprised I didn't have such a thought earlier in Ocarina of Time. Like, you know...
Link, you have to actually hit him.
One more should do it, actually.
Yeah. I can't see. There we go.
Just, you might have to go from the right because of that gap.
Yeah, that's what I did last time.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I missed.
I remember doing that sometimes as a kid, too, where it's like you kind of hit his cape and not him.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah, the reason I'm having better luck is because I have a better controller. It's not actually necessarily luck so much as it's actually, I actually upgraded my equipment. I'm using an actual USB version of the Nintendo 64 controller instead. So the controls are natural to me. And I'm...
Alright.
Let's better do it.
See, like, Navi can Z-target him when you're over there.
Yeah, because his control is gone.
Why is your Emmett hat out?
Because it was on my desk. I'd like to focus, please. Don't talk about Submiss. Oh, he's doing this one.
You can shoot him. Shoot him.
Oh, I can shoot him?
Yes,
oh.
When he does that, you can shoot him directly.
Okay, well, it's a
with the
little
light
late.
arrows. Just don't get hit. Yeah, no, that's like his phase 2 attack. When he starts gathering that, you can just straight up get him with the light arrow. Now.
Link, jump. Link!
Seriously.
The camera angles, I forgot, were not actually great in this game, and,
Might as well just recover.
yeah, since I'm down here.
There's a second area with pots, too.
Yeah,
Like diagonal.
on the other side, yeah, we're just gonna do one for now. Give me the jug, I need that, a little more, thank you. I do have a green potion.
Yeah, once you defeat him, I'm pretty sure Zelda actually restores your health for the escape.
Link should be a Mario Tennis DLC guy. He's in Mario Kart, why can't he be in Mario Tennis? The worst is that you have to come right up, you have to be underneath Ganondorf.
Ew.
And then, like... Okay, we gotta...
He's doing that attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna actually avoid for the first one because I can't see. Alright, never mind.
Just be careful, though, because you'll ruin the floor and it'll be hard.
Yeah. This is not going well. I literally can't, like, get a chance to calibrate. Hang on. We're having a nice event here in Arthur Ashe Stadium. Jump, Link. Link, hit him. Link gets one hit in. Great.
It's kind of... Seeing him use, like... Oh, he hit him.
Oh, I shot him in the dick.
Well, it's not like he was gonna have kids anyway. He's who would want him? He's kind of moldy.
Moldy Gerudo man dick.
Well, like, seeing him use, like, how his attacks are, like, golden.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I guess that's supposed to be, like, you know, from the Triforce. It's really reminiscent of Breath of the Wild, Zelda's stuff.
For a second I thought he wasn't gonna do it. Like on the first one? I'm like, really, dude? Oh my god. Oh my god, really? I just like slipped. Maybe he'll do the phase 2 attack and I can just shoot at him again.
Yeah, there he goes.
Beautiful. Thanks, Ganon. For the freebie there. Thanks for the freebie, Ganondorf. That was nice. Oh, which I then blow. Because Link can't jump. Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. What's happening to me? I think my hands are getting sweaty.
Here he's coming. Do the thing. Whenever he just, like, stops and hangs out.
I missed! I don't have time to shoot again. I have fairies, so don't worry about me.
Luckily, because it hit Link, it didn't damage the floor.
Yeah.
Now.
I missed! I can't shoot anymore. I've lost it. I'm gonna have to take the green potion though, because I have out of magic. Get on the thing here.
Oh, you only have 3 bottles. Okay.
Yeah, because I haven't done all the pose. Link, drink it.
The electricity just stays.
He's having. Look, he's
But
having.
he can move.
Alright, put your bow back on. Save. Z. Okay, I got him that time.
Why won't he die?
I do not remember him taking this many hits.
No, I usually got him down in about 3 or 4.
Okay, there's less floor now.
He's shooting. Nope, never mind.
Oh,
That wasn't. I thought he, like,
thanks.
stopped. No, he seemed, no, he, like, stopped like he was gonna do it. There
Now
he
he
goes.
is. He floats higher when he's gonna do it.
Ow! That was, like, right in my ear.
I can't fucking deal with this, I'm sorry. It normally wasn't like this when I was a kid. I feel like it was easier, don't you?
I wonder if it's...
Look at him, wait, look.
Oh no, I've never seen that. Oh my
Do you
God.
see his, like, weird little, like, let me go back
Oh
down
my
for a
god,
sec.
that wasn't even him. It was almost like he was, like, he had this, like, big projection of himself.
Yeah! Isn't that weird? Let me see if I can get, I can't get it again, though. Darn.
If you go down further and angle it up, you
Yeah.
can see it.
That could have been really bad. Ow. I'd rather get hit by that than the other one, so hang on. While I'm resetting, so that doesn't do that much damage. Okay. Please. Yes!
Finally, okay. Moment of truth.
Oh, I forgot he breathed like that.
She's beaten by this kid. Green.
It's green. Alright. Green puke today. Time to become
He gets so
pig.
pissed off, he just, like, shatters his extremely expensive stained glass.
I know, that stained glass is like actually, when I was a kid, I thought like, wow, look at these graphics for the stained glass. Let's go, Booger Man. Alright. Now there is one re-dead along the way, and it's annoying.
It's right at the exit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just even seeing like how his
the cape
is ripped up, that was so cool back then.
Zelda in the giant rupee just coming down like she's in a glass elevator. Hello, Zelda. Oh, I forgot to call him a pitiful man.
Yeah. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods and...
You have that memorized,
yes,
don't
I
you?
do.
Yeah.
And then she makes this weird, like, mechanical, like,
yeah, her
shriek.
mechanical screaming noises in this game.
I
So
had
weird.
fun. There's a certain part where, like, you jump over a ledge on your way down.
Yeah.
You can, like, if you're angled wrong, you'll jump right the heck off.
Yeah.
But she will actually, if you jump over her, she will do it and stop running and, like, duck.
Oh my god. With his last breath, he's trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. Things that hit differently after I was a certain event that happened when I was 12.
The weird thing is, though, is, like, it was just a castle, and now it's just this weird peg.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the rocks are getting dropped on us.
Yeah, you can see the shadows unless they don't work.
Why am I not running? Okay.
I don't know.
There we go.
But she, like, you know, she waits for you.
Yeah. Zelda, we're going. I like that we're on the outside all of a sudden, like... Oh, she has to open the doors, right?
Yeah, that's why you see all those on the way up is...
Yeah.
Like, I wonder how if they had done this game now, but
Where are we
had
going, Zelda? This way?
just around the corner.
Yeah.
If they had done this game now, but
Yeah.
with the exact
Oh,
same...
she makes the weird noise when I get hit. I forgot.
Yeah, the exact same stuff. I wonder how they would have, like, chosen to, like, depict, like, the doors and stuff. Because, like,
Yeah.
that's literally just convenience. Like, I wonder what she would be
Oh, yeah,
opening
this
now.
is
Probably...
the jump, right?
No.
Oh, no, that's not the one. Is it this one?
Well, she just floats.
Yeah.
But, no, there's, like, a different ledge. I don't remember what level it's on.
Hello,
but-
I am having fun now that I've finally gotten past the annoying part of this fight.
But yeah, like, I think she would be opening, like, portals or something.
Yeah.
It's like, this is too... You will have to fight a Stalfos in the next room like that.
Oh, that's right.
It's funny because you think you have to run through the middle of burning stuff, and it's like, no, you just run on the outside. I think it might be this one.
Oh, God, Link. Oh, fuck, there he goes. He is dead. Rip.
Just be careful, just follow her.
Yeah.
No, that one, that jump you can only really do with the hover boots.
Yeah.
And if you hover over
I got
her,
hit,
too,
but I
she's
took no
like,
damage.
Oh, no.
This is the Stalfos fight, right?
Yeah, she just kind of goes and stands over there and becomes encircled by fire.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Well, at least I can Z-target now.
The funny thing is one is usually pretty open, whereas the other is more guarded.
Yeah. Oh, looks like there's two. I like making her make the weird, like, sound. Oh god, I was hitting the wrong thing for the shield because I was so used to doing the other controller. Okay, let's go. Zelda.
Throw some health
Oh,
on
right.
the floor.
Thanks, Zelda. That should be enough. And a rupee. I will take the $1.
Don't
Go.
eat the rupee where you're going.
Yeah. There we go.
This is the ledge.
Oh, right.
You just kind of...
There we go. Oh, yeah, she kind of did. That was funny. We have, like, one more and then there's a re-dead, I think, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was actually, like, terrified of re-deads.
Like, she zigzags around this room, but you really don't have to.
Zelda, hurry up.
I guess the idea is if you follow her, you'll actually probably avoid the falling rubble.
Yeah. So when I was a little kid, this actually freaked me out because getting hit, like, with a re-dead at the end was, like, really... Zelda, I have, like, plenty of health. I'm fine.
I practically remember where the rocks fall from, too.
Yeah, no, it's like when you've done it a bunch of times. Re-deads terrified me when I was a little kid. I'm not really as afraid of them now. But when I was little, this moldy thing was... There it is!
Sun song.
I can't. I'm frozen.
Oh, you can't even use the ocarina.
I'm being humped.
Just run.
I can't run. I'm
no,
being
the second
humped.
it lets go, just run. Don't bother with it.
Yeah, I think it's just there to waste time.
Yeah, like you have a minute and you're already at the exit, but
Yeah.
sometimes as a kid, just to be a jerk, I would literally stand the last spot where she stands and waits for you by the door.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get close enough, and then I would just let the castle fall on them.
Oh my god. Alright, we are out.
It also takes a good, like, 30 seconds to drop.
Yeah.
Navi in the doorway.
Navi,
she's like, yay!
Yeah, because it like kind of collapses in and then on itself, like, and goes down. It's like a building demolition, actually.
Well, he kind of did demolish his own castle, hoping they would die in it. Like, that was his sort of last-ditch effort.
Unfortunately, he becomes a boar. I have to equip the hammer. Anyway. Zelda takes care of the arrows.
And then the debris just, like, blows out the door neatly.
Oh, yeah. Because, see, Zelda takes care of the arrows here. I just have to have the hammer out.
No, she doesn't take care
Oh,
of
she
the
doesn't.
arrows.
That's right. I have to do that too, right. I hope I have enough.
You have to do everything. She's literally, like, kicked out of the arena.
That's right. She can't do shit here. I've seen a randomizer where... Or not a randomizer. It was a mod where somebody played it... somebody made it so you could play as Wario. I saw Joel play that from Vinesauce, and it was very funny.
Like, it's just, like, flattening into the ground. Like, it's not
Well, we need a place to fight, so it has to go flat.
It's like he had an inflatable castle the whole time. It was a bouncy castle.
It's just a bouncy castle. We fought in the bouncy
Ganondorf's
castle.
bouncy castle.
It's over. Not really. We have one more fight, Zelda.
Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help in the battle before.
Well, you're not going to help in this one either.
She can, though.
Oh, yeah, she can. That's right.
I don't know why they thought that that would be a big... I know of literally no one that was attached to Navi. Like, this was not a plot point.
Does Wario get a sword? Wario actually... I don't know. I have to find Joel's...
Oh my gosh, she's like, what's that noise?
What is that sound? Oh, man, my cat ripped ass again.
It's mice.
I'm
gonna go... mice, Zelda.
Shit, you know... I think we got a rat problem. Wow, that almost hit me and then it just disappeared.
Like, the way his hair just, like, flaps. Oh, his eyes are gone.
Oh, no, I wonder if the texture...
And the texture didn't load. Because
yeah, there they are.
See, they're supposed to be glowing.
Yeah. Okay, It almost looks like a mech transformation, I forgot. Alright. Boar mode activated. It literally just says Ganon, like it doesn't like have a subtitle.
It's supposed to speak for itself.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the idea was most of the people playing this game had like played the others, so they knew Ganon was a big deal.
She'll bring it back to me, won't she? Yeah.
You have to go get it.
Oh, you should go see it.
No, at a certain point, the Ring of Fire will disappear.
Oh, right, and I can go get it.
She'll call to you, you can get it, and then it immediately goes back up.
Yeah. Hang on, first things first, I gotta equip the Megaton Hammer. Alright.
You can also just dodge roll between his legs if he's not doing much.
I don't need the hook. I do not need the long shot for this fight. Alright, now I can Z-target the bastard.
This Ganon is small.
Yeah, he actually is quite small. I'm used to Ganon generally being bigger. Oh, okay, I couldn't get through.
You can also just shoot him in the face.
Yeah. Oh, I can shoot him in the face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know?
I always forget about that.
Gotta wait for his guard to kind of lower.
Like that?
Yeah, and then just go around back and start whacking with the hammer.
Oh, I only get one shot at a time, I see, okay.
You can do more if you're fast enough.
Yeah, I was still Z-targeted, so...
Yeah, Z-targeting in this battle, I remember, was a bit annoying.
Ah, got him.
It's kind of weird, but there were definite times where Z-targeting inhibited you, and...
Yeah. You can switch the Z-target to the tail.
Yeah, but... I always had it set to hold, so I had to hold down Z the whole time, because the thing where it just auto-locks on and then you can switch between targets, that never helped me. That felt really unnatural to me. I mean, I was also playing... I played Majora's Mask before Ocarina of Time. So... I was kind of used to... Not that the controls were, like, that different or anything, but I was used to what Majora's Mask had as settings, so...
Yeah.
If you get him to smash that block, there's something inside.
Berries. Cool. If I could get my stupid jar out, that would be nice, but I can't. There we go. It's funny how much easier this fight actually is.
Yeah, like... Thinking about it, I'm sure, like,
Oh, actually, that would be helpful.
you have to, don't let it disappear.
Yeah, got it.
The second time around, though, he will block the light arrows,
Yeah.
so you'll have to do more rolling. You can also just straight up run behind him if he's being slow.
Yeah.
One of the blocks that he can break does give you bombs. I think that's another method, but it's probably, you know, you have to pinpoint his tail with a bomb.
Yeah, that's kind of hard. And now he's moving faster.
But if you run out of magic or something like that,
yeah,
that's
doesn't
another
Zelda
option.
Yeah. Wow, I can't see target. What the hell? Hang on. I want it. There's the bombs.
You know what would be great?
If I killed him with a bomb. Oh, that was a
No.
weird sound Zelda made.
If he broke open some other debris
Yeah.
and it was just lamp oil and rope.
Oh, more shoe or...
Okay, now you can get the sword. You can also dilly-dally. There's no time limit on this.
Okay.
I used to actually use this to just go over in first person and, like, look at all the details on Zelda's outfit. Because back then, you know, there was no screenshotting, none of that. Like, you could try and take a picture of the TV. So I would just literally get into this fight so I could try and, like, memorize how to draw Zelda. Now I have a little figurine of her.
That makes it a little easier. Okay, so now I have to be prepared for him to not... to block me. Alright.
Careful, you only got 9 arrows, too.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just wait for him to start attacking you. Just put up your shield and then, like, roll between his legs. When he starts swinging.
Like that?
No, roll, not
I did
jump
roll.
slash. You have to push forward and A to roll.
Got him.
Yeah, sometimes he is distracted like that, but he will start blocking. You can use the sword now.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
I'm already in the habit of...
Yeah, also, if you had the gold cartridge and you were playing on the first or third file, if you saved after Ganon knocked the sword out of your hand and reset, you could do the swordless Link glitch.
Oh, right.
There are other ways to do it on, like, other cartridges. Like, I found a method that worked for mine. But that was, like, the easiest, is if you had the gold one. And you could do weird stuff like control Epona while Link is running around in the background.
Oh my god.
There was all kinds of things you could do with swordless Link glitch. It was basically like, sort of like when people in Breath of the Wild discover like new skips and stuff.
Yeah, if you wait till he attacks, then he's vulnerable. He's gonna get sent to the evil realm, my favorite. That's like one of my favorite quotes in Zelda. I just love the idea of it, the evil realm. Yeah, there's something about this. It's like a really small... Like, Breath of the Wild Ganon is, like, huge. He's, like, bigger than an AT-AT in Star Wars. Ah.
He's had thousands of years to grow.
Literally over 10,000 in that game.
Like, this Ganon's got, like, green fur.
He's not blocked me once. I don't think I have much more. Luckily, I still have a fairy, so I'm good.
This one might be
Oh,
arrows.
shit, I'm on fire.
Yep, there are the arrows.
Beautiful, I needed that.
And it's a full quiver, too. Oh, you're behind him.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm running out of MP. That's kind of not good.
Well, then you can try and get behind him like you just did.
Yeah, that's true.
I think he's pretty much down to the count anyway. Like one more time.
Oh, wait, I gotta get my fairy activated. Yeah, as a kid, this lighting was really good. Like, it was... Yeah, they did not show health bars back then very much. You kind of had to guess, unless you were playing a JRPG.
Yeah, often it was... At least with Zelda, it was usually...
Zelda, I'm fine, relax.
3 hits in a boss fight to get the boss down to, like, stage 2. And then it was, like, 3 more hits to, end it. Oop. Unless you didn't... And that was if you did, like, maximum hits each time, like, because there's been a lot of, like...
Put it down, Ganon.
Kind of, like, fudge-ups here. You can, like, see that, like, sometimes Link only gets 1 hit in. Like, if he was getting the maximum 3 hits on the tail, Ganon would have been dead, like, 2 minutes ago.
This might be my last light arrow that I can do, because I won't have any MP anymore. Put him down. Now I just have to run around behind him a lot. Oops. This is gonna be harder. Oh shit, I'm actually screwing this up. This is not good.
Just hold up the shield and roll between your legs.
Yeah. I'm trying. But I can't.
What's wrong with the controller?
Look, he's just...
There he is now. He got through, but...
I can't do it. I can't get back there.
You want me to try?
No. I'm playing.
I know, I'm just saying.
Do it later. I want to beat this game myself.
If I could see what the controller's doing...
Well, yeah, it's not that. More arrows, which I didn't need.
Arrowed.
I didn't need that. Maybe I can get him to break another one. Hang on. Break it. Is that MP? Yes! Exactly what I needed.
Well, hurry up.
I don't have HP, though. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die. I'm gonna lose right here.
Shield up.
I couldn't even get the MP. I fucked up. Do I get to start this fight over from the beginning?
I'm not sure. It might start you at the tower.
I hope not. I don't have any of the stuff I need now. I guess. I ran out of stuff. I had to die and go out and get more stuff. That's kind of atrocious, isn't it? This fight was so much easier when I was a kid, again.
Yeah, it starts you at the top of the castle.
Okay, I have all this stuff, but I don't have fairies now. Or the potion that I needed. Well,
During phase 1, try rolling under him more than the arrows.
I kept trying, it wasn't doing it.
It's easier if you don't Z-target him. Oh my god, I thought there was like a...
Although I don't care, just...
Stalfos in there or something.
Oh yeah, not in
weird.
this room.
Yeah, no, just the way it loaded and the angle I'm looking at it from.
It's weird, like, it's funny, when I was a kid, these fights felt easier. You know, I almost wonder if it's the screen. Because this game was made for a different kind of screen. So, this was made with, before we had, you know, high def and everything. If you look at how games were designed to look on, stuff from that era, you realize they actually were designed to, compensate for the way TVs were with the kind of, you know, like, tubes, as it were.
Basically, it was a convex screen you walked up to. Yeah. You had a lot of fun flicking your finger on it and make it going thum thum thum.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was such a good sound.
So I often wonder if, like, because I'm using a different screen, it looks different to me, and because I'm playing it on a computer, a high-def computer. No, I don't want to Z-target Zelda. This one's very aggressive.
It's also making the mistake of not defending itself.
Yeah.
That's the stupid one. This one has the brain cell.
This is like watching Orange Cats. For a second it attacks me, it's open. Alright, Zelda, let's go. Thank you.
I would grab that.
Yeah. Because there's a redead here, and it's going to do the thing.
Some people, I remember, like, some Zelling people, were like, oh, when she, like, throws all the hearts on the floors, it's because she loves Link. It's like, no, she's literally healing him because he just had to, like, stop their escape and fight 2 Stalfos without any help.
There are games where, like, Zelda and Link as a pairing are good. Like, Link and Tetra and Wind Waker. That's good. Or, like, Actually, they're cute in Spirit Tracks, too, but they're like kids, so it's more like a very innocent kind of thing. Whereas, like, you know, where Twilight Princess, it's more of a professional relationship, and you can argue that...
That I told you.
Yeah, Link cares...
I told you that, because you haven't played it.
No, but, like, Link cares more about Midna.
Yeah, you
game.
can see... I feel like the game starts with him caring about Ilia, because I remember when that game came out, so many people hated Ilia, because they were like, no, it's supposed to be Link and Zelda. And then you can see his feelings shift to Midna as the game progresses.
And then, of course, Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild...
Move.
I feel like it is very forced. I mean, we only get Zelda's perspective because you're supposed to project onto Link however you want, and I'm like, you know, I don't like the idea that she did not like him until he literally did his job and saved her from the Yiga, and then she decided he was selfless and liked him, because it's like, what was he gonna do? Like, just let the Yiga kill her and be like, well, sorry, King Rome, she was being a pain in the ass.
Frankly,
she never liked me.
I prefer Link and Mipha.
Yeah, because I think there would definitely be interesting chemistry there instead of just this, like, traditional story we've all gotten used to.
Finally, the fish actually gets the guy. How many Zora have liked... Oh, I always forget Link actually smiles there for a second. Like,
yeah. But I just felt like it was very forced, and then it's like, oh, her powers awakened because she loved Link, so, like, her feelings for... everybody else were not enough. Like, I mean, she lost her whole family, the champions died, the kingdom is in ruins. And
I mean, personally, like, something bad happening to my friends can make me that emotional that my powers would awaken, but...
Like, I feel like Age of Calamity, despite the whole AU thing going on there, is a bit more realistic with how her power would have awakened.
Because she thinks of her dad.
She thinks of her dad, and I think what it's supposed to be, she's thinking about how everybody around her has been defending her pretty much her entire life, but especially now with the Calamity. And, you know, Impa, all those, like, nameless guards, Link, her dad.
Yeah, the champions,
she can do, like, next to nothing in return.
Yeah.
And now, like, Impa's trying to pull her out of harm's way again, leaving Link to fight the Blights alone, which, you know, it took a champion, a next generation champion, and Link or Zelda or anyone else you want to send in to take down one Blight. And Link's going against all four.
See, he keeps jumping. I keep telling... Oh, there we go.
Just whack him.
I'm trying to whack him, but it won't let me. It's not letting me go. Okay. Oh, wait, the hammer. If I can stay behind him, I can just keep hitting him.
Yeah, he's pretty slow and clumsy in the first phase.
As long as I just stay back here, I can just keep wailing on him.
Like, I'm pretty sure before, like, speedrunning and all that, people probably did, like, their own challenges of, like, defeat Ganon with only hammer, like, no magic power,
I could click
no
on that one.
arrows.
But then he just stood there and let me walk right over. Oh, never mind.
I wonder if it's that Ganon's not used to having a tail, so he doesn't understand what's happening when Link is hitting him. He's like, I'm in pain, but why?
I can't see. Ganon's fat ass is in the way.
Fat ass Ganon drive.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to move and I can't. Link's stuck. Hang on. There we go. That's not good. The problem, too, is I have no fairies.
Get him to break the fairy thing and then...
Yeah, I need to get him to break these. Link! What the fuck?! In which case, hang on. I actually have...
Put it where the ocarina is. You're not gonna use
that.
The way to do the swordless Link glitch without having the gold cartridge involves...
Is that the fairies? No. That was not the one I needed. Let's see if we'll do this one.
That one. That one's actually, I think, got the Door of Time symbol on it.
Yeah, it does. Look. Break it. Bombs.
Arrow... No, bombs.
Trying to get this stupid bastard to break things. Arrows.
Stop.
Yeah.
Like, he'll walk right up to it and just give it a whack.
Literally getting everything I don't need. Oh my god. Literally, it's gonna be the last one.
I'm pretty sure it's one with the Door of Time symbol on it, too.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna
now
hit
immediately switch it for the ocarina so you don't use it.
Yeah. Actually. Fuck. Damn it. There, I have 2.
Right,
okay.
Save.
Yes. He's getting whacked. Okay. He's fine, Zelda, don't worry.
Okay, so put the ocarina
Let's switch the
there.
ocarina deck out.
Because the Swordless Link glitch involves glitching so you can play the ocarina in here and just warping away from the fight and not having your sword.
Okay, there we go, now we're back. I just have to Z-target him so I can look the correct way. Whoa! Okay, my computer just clicked out of the emulator for a second there. Not great. I was trying to... Link, you have to actually hit the tail.
How does he target the tail, please? I think if you manage to target the tail from the front too, you can actually roll easier.
Yeah.
It's just when you're in the front, it wants you to look at his face. Which...
Oh, I had it. Damn it. Okay, now we're at Master Sword time.
Click out of the emulator, and then you come back 20 minutes later, and like everything's like idling.
Yeah.
Ganondorf is just sitting down on the ground with a ripped open bag eating Taco Bell. You know, he's using like the bag as like a picnic blanket.
Oh, shit. Can I make Link run off that?
No. I've tried.
I was like, can I just like bail? They're like, Zelda, we're just gonna jump. Oops. I shot that too early.
Yeah, he'll be faster now, but...
Yeah. Now I have to actually...
Flail on the tail.
Ah!
Oh no!
Fuck. I can't see.
I turned around and looked.
Okay, I need to kind of focus though.
Being gross. Ganon's noises are pretty gross. Sounds like Jabu Jabu's intestines actually.
Oh, I was behind him. Luckily I have 2 fairies, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, I've got 2 fairies, so I don't have to worry. There we go. Alright, back at it again. Here we go.
Ganon literally sounds like indigestion. I like when he spins. Did you see that?
Yes, I was behind him.
I've seen him spin so many times.
I can't Z-target. What the hell?
You have to be facing him.
Yeah. It wasn't like letting me turn around to look at him.
I feel like this emulator might be buggy.
Got him. Alright, Zelda.
I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You can talk to her, but she just tells you essentially
the same thing. Zelda, you did your best.
Fee activated. Or was it Phi?
I
I
think
hear
it's...
people say Phi, but I'm not...
I just hit him, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's been a while.
Just smacks him
That's
in the
right.
face a couple
Green blood again. Alright, yay. Ganon is dead. Now he's going to the evil realm.
having a tantrum.
Can you imagine, like, you get, like, stabbed in your final blow, and instead of, like, dropping dead, you just start flailing around, like...
But they didn't create it.
For a second, I like, misread that as, like, ancient creatures of Hyrule, and I was like,
Evil
what?
incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm.
2 exclamation points. The evil realm is, like, my favorite.
Well, she's gotta yell really loud, but these people are, like, in some, like, sealed chamber in another dimension. They gotta hear her.
Yeah. I just love the evil realm.
Like, this imagery, though, was, like, amazing at the time.
No, like, when I was, like, you know, 9, 10 years old, this was, like, stunningly beautiful to me. And I'm glad that Breath of the Wild, like, kind of renewed that for me. Like, seeing that, the first time I saw the trailer for Breath of the Wild, I cried.
Wait.
Oh, here he goes.
Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link.
I need to edit this so it says, fuck you, fuck your cartoon hot dog husband. You have the Zelda font, don't you? Do you have the Ocarina of Time?
No, I just found one in MS Paint that was similar.
Okay, I'm sure it's out there.
Curse you! Link.
Lowercase. I put his name in lowercase.
He winked! Did you see that?
Oh no!
His eye isn't loading.
His eye keeps glitching. Ganon, what the fuck?
Oh, look how he just floats away.
Oh my god, his fucking eyes.
Like that, just like...
Oh, that was good. That was beautiful.
The animation kills me because it's like, we didn't think much of it, like, as kids playing it. But, like, yeah, like, that sets it up for a sequel, except for the direct sequel had nothing to do with
the direct
it.
sequel was Majora's Mask.
Really, this is setting up for, even though it was, like, not even a thought, Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Kind of Wind Waker, too.
I get the, one of my favorite bits of dialogue in the game. While we're, like, floating in the void of sky here. There it is.
Sealed inside the evil realm! I know one time we made the Discord named the Evil Realm.
I love the evil realm. It's so funny. For a time. Yeah, because we have to make another game.
I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. What did I say I was going to use? I was going to use that if people at work asked my age.
Oh my god.
Trying to people at work, they think I'm, like, at least, like, 10 years younger than I am, and they won't believe me.
Are you ready? We're going to have the,
So, if they ask, oh, how old were you when this event happened, I'll just respond with that.
Okay, are you ready to have a party at Lon Lon Ranch? The road between times will be closed. Except that it won't, because you can just go right back to the part before Ganon.
Oh, I've seen it where they name Link Bitch. She's
Bitch,
Bitch,
give
the ocarina to me.
Oh, that also is funny, because then Ganon goes, curse you, bitch.
You gotta make gifs of him winking. That was...
Yeah, I will. I mean, I'll have my stream obviously downloaded, so...
She's got some pink eyeshadow.
It's kind of glossy. Like, it's got, like, a shine. Steal
that
her
is
look.
Like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it was. I remember, like, that being palettes. Like, it was popular to have, like, the kind of shiny
yeah, like
lip
almost
gloss.
iridescent.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Now she's gonna create a, like, 2 alternate timelines. Spoiler alert, Link eventually died young and tragically.
Setting up Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm.
But he may have married Malin, actually.
Yeah, like, he at least had a kid, but he did not... Twilight Princess, he says one of his regrets was not being able to pass on his, like, swordsmanship knowledge to anybody, so presumably the kid was very young.
Dude is my personal favorite name. Oh yeah, because then it's curse you. Dude.
I saw one where they named Link I Farted.
Oh yeah.
So you have, like...
Does it say sounds somewhat familiar?
Yeah, when you first meet Zelda and she says, strange, it sounds somewhat familiar when she, like, repeats your name. Or when, Sheik is trying to seal Bongo Bongo in the well and says...
Get back.
Something like... get back and then your name.
So it's get back, you know.
And then curse you at the end with Ganon. Oh, when he yells that and shatters the he yells the name and shatters the stained glass.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good.
Ganondorf's Taco Bell incident.
Koji Kondo, by the way, was, because I just saw his name in the credits, was fantastic. Like, he does not, I think, get enough credit for the music he wrote for these games. Like,
you can tell exactly when he kind of leaves. I think, like, he and someone else worked on Wind Waker, and then Twilight Princess was someone else, and you can tell because the theme, like, they tried to make a leitmotif of it, but it was just so, like, in your face every time that I personally found it annoying, and I felt like the soundtrack did not have the amount of variety I would have enjoyed.
You know, it was like so many songs from this era of Zelda are like just kind of embedded in my brain, like, and they'll just kind of pop up. Like, I was at work the other day and I was like, there's something in my head, and it was Goron City from Ocarina of Time. I was like, I know this. What is this? I was like, oh shit, it's Goron City. Why is that in my head? I didn't see any patrons that looked like they were made out of rocks, so I don't know what. For people who don't know, I work at a library, the archivist at a library, and sometimes I have to be on the public reference desk. Oh, Malin's voice is now in here. Oh yes, the Deku Tree. It's Ditto face.
Yeah, that looks straight up like a Ditto. I wonder if this is the Deku Tree, like, I'm pretty sure it's the one that's in Wind Waker.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because it said it personally knew the hero of time, so
yeah, so it's presumably it's this one.
I wonder if it's the same one that's in Breath of the Wild, too.
That would be a very long, long time, but it would, I mean, it's Zelda, it's doable.
The tree does say something about it, either itself or a little blurb about it says it has watched over Hyrule since time immemorial.
Yeah.
And considering Ocarina of Time would actually be further back than 10,000 years, that would be it.
What am I going to play next? I'm not sure. I might do Majora's Mask because I have the N64 controller actually mapped here. Obviously, I have a lot of other options. Oh, it's party time.
I like how the fires are the colors of the sages.
Yeah, that was really cool to me when I was a kid. Like, I was like, oh, that's pretty.
And then the bad Ingo is back.
Oh yeah, bad Ingo.
Like,
he's
why
over
is he
there.
partying with Talon? He like kicked
They're
Talon.
drunk.
He kicked Talon out of his own ranch.
I think they made up though. Yeah, that's bad Ingo. Obviously, good Ingo is Ingo Pokemon.
Oh, that's all the people from Castletown. So I guess they didn't die.
Yeah, they don't.
Curie children twirling Guru Guru.
Oh yeah, I love that they just picked them up.
The running man just flipping out. Oh, these old guys.
Yeah.
Boomers.
And the Bean Man. Epona, of course.
Oh, the random horse that didn't do anything that it was rumored
Those
you could get instead of
Those are the
Epona.
predecessors to Bolson and his gay carpentry company.
Oh,
the Happy Mask
Man.
Salesman. Who plays a much bigger role in a subsequent game. Anzu, who is actually allergic to those things.
Yeah, she's not supposed to be touching them in Vigor.
I know it's not.
Why do we have to see this crotch?
It's funny, I call her Anzu, but really she's not Anzu until...
That's not even her name, but why do we have to see that Goron crotch shot?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, this too.
Oh, yeah,
the reason why they're sitting grumpily alone together is because they've both like lost someone due to them being a sage.
Yeah, Saria and
Also,
Rudo.
I saw a thing about how I think it's Mido, but I've heard Mido.
Yeah. Oh, but then they get like a sign from Saria and Rudo that they're okay.
Yeah, because those are specifically blue and green.
Yeah.
But I've heard also that like Mido, he was the only person who never believed in Link.
Yeah.
And it came back to bite him.
Yeah.
But her name is Anju.
Anju, yeah.
Anju.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm saying Anzu. Anju. It's Anju. Oh, here they are. Look at Saria sitting on top of Darunia.
Rudo's earrings are very, like, popping.
Yeah. So 3 of the 4 divine beasts are here right now, plus an Impa.
Yeah.
There's always an Impa.
Like, Medley is obviously, because the last time the Rudo were seen was, I believe, Wind Waker.
Yeah, it was also the first time they were seen.
Yeah, that was their first appearance. They evolved from Zora.
I actually cannot do Nuzlocke because I care too much about my team. I know I see it in the chat. I can't do a Nuzlocke run of any Pokemon game because I get attached to my team too quickly.
Oh,
and
this part here.
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear through the headphones, but I'm pretty sure when he starts walking out,
Yeah.
and Navi flies out the window, it's like that's why he's looking for her in Majora's Mask.
Yes,
This is when she leaves.
Yeah.
It's like, thank God. Pay attention to the music, because I'm pretty sure if it's not exact, it's close to the music when the Divine Beasts zap Ganon in Breath of the Wild.
Doing it now.
Here comes the child timeline.
It's funny, I've seen this so many times and I still like get kind of emotional when I see it because this game meant so much to me as a kid.
It's like if you notice he's got the Triforce of Courage.
Already, yeah, you'll see
so
it on
it's
his
kind
hand.
of like...
Yeah, there it is.
Because, like, basically Zelda wanted him to regain his lost time, so he was sent back to...
There's a picture of Bowser in the window. Did you see it behind him? Yeah.
I think it's... Okay, if you leave the title screen up for a long time...
Yeah.
Eventually you'll just start hearing somebody goofing with Ocarina notes randomly.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's in there. It's just a weird Easter egg, almost like why are you just leaving that there? But she sent him back to, I think... If this isn't their first meeting, it's like the exact moment before he pulled the sword, which I think it is because the Door of Time's open and the stones are there technically.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly what happened to Ganondorf attacking the castle. I saw someone make an animation of what kind of happened, and basically it's like Impa and Zelda realize they're not being chased anymore.
I can't hit anything.
No, if you wait.
Oh, I have to wait.
You just
right.
wait, you just leave it up, and eventually somebody will start just...
No, but I mean, it won't let me leave the screen.
Mm.
I was hitting start. It's not letting me leave the screen.
Didn't you just have to turn the N64 off at this point, too?
Yeah, I think you actually did. So I actually have to turn off the emulator and go back in. So the thing with this game is that it just always leaves you right before you fight Ganon.
Yeah.
So, like, there's...
You'll be, like, in the room with the fiery bats.
Yeah. So I can just go and dick around now, which is cool. Yeah, see, now I'm in here.
Yeah.
So I can just go out and dick around.
Like, the person, they made an animation where it was like Zelda and Impa realize they're not being chased anymore because Ganondorf didn't really chase them down. Like, after he spoke to Link and realized that Link had to have had the spiritual stones and stuff, he kind of hid out somewhere and then just followed him into the Temple of Time discreetly.
Yeah.
Like, he pretty much took the Triforce, like, that moment. He just didn't get all of it.
Yeah, so there we go. So now I can do other things. Like, look around.
That big-ass skull.
This kind of looks like there's a painting by Hans Holbein. It's called The Ambassadors. And there's this, like, weird stretched-out blotchy object in the corner. And if you go and you look at the stretchy blotchy thing from a certain angle, it becomes a skull. It's, like, really impressive perspective, considering that it was done in the 1500s. I personally really like it. Of course, there's no, like, indicator that you actually beat the game. It's just funny. It just...
Yeah, like...
You just kind of go right back in and...
Breath of the Wild will put a star next to your save file, so you know, but, like...
Yeah, I still...
I've not known a Zelda game to save and just leave you in a limbo after.
Yeah.
Like, Legends Arceus.
Yeah, I'm mad about that game. Let's not talk about it. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do that. Hang on. I can check each area and see if I've got all the...
Check the Lost Woods, because...
Yeah, Gerudo Valley, I'm missing some.
Yeah. That one has a day-night cycle, so you kind of have to...
Like Hylia, I'm missing some. Some of them may be children. Lon Lon Ranch, I don't have all of them. Market obviously doesn't have them. Hyrule Field, I'm missing some. Death Mountain, I must be missing.
Yeah, the Lost Woods, I would say...
Source Domain even, I'm missing a few.
Just, like, go to the woods at night and... Remember I was telling you that how you can get into the area where, like, the bridge is where you meet Saria, but you can go in the other way. I'm pretty sure there's a Skulltula somewhere around there.
The Hate. Well, the Hate is, It's more frustration, and it's just that the game doesn't actually conclude nicely. You don't have any indication that you get to go back after you're done. And of course, one specific character that shouldn't be there also doesn't get that indication.
The game basically...
And it's very frustrating.
It's like Arceus pulls you back in time, presumably Dawn or Lucas, to create a Pokedex, but you're never told why you specifically have to do it, especially considering Ray or Akari, whichever is the unused player character, already has a Pikachu, and, you know, is getting along better with Pokemon than a majority of people in Hisui. Like, why we couldn't just play as a historical character? Like, the time travel is never explained. Ingo is given no explanation and no resolution, and after you do everything, Arceus is just like, oh, here's a piece of me. I want to see Hisui through your eyes. But the problem is in order to catch Arceus, you've explored all of Hisui and completed the Pokedex. There's nothing left to do. It's really begging for a DLC, but I'm not really hopeful we're going to get one at this point, since they're really focusing on Scarlet and Violet.
We'll do a trailer soon with that, on that note.
Like, I feel like there's a chance we would get one for, like, the holiday season.
Oh, come on, I headshotted that bastard.
There's also a chance we could get one on, like, the anniversary, but considering how, like, Gen 9 is starting, I think that really decreases the odds. But it just... You're never told why you're doing all of this, and it doesn't resolve.
Hey, I got him to glitch.
Well, he stopped seeing you.
Yeah, from what I heard, it sounds like the game was made simpler for testing the mechanics and everything else was just thrown together. That's how it feels.
Like, I feel like when it came to all the plot points, because so many of them are dropped, like, every major plot point, even the Daybreak mission that they added, in...
I'm jumping in the water.
Late February. All of that has all these loose
Trying to get Moblins to glitch, it's funny.
And lack of explanations. It's like the people writing the different plots were never in the room at the same time and weren't allowed to complete anything. I have heard people say it's almost like being in a test room, especially because the world is pretty empty. Like, it's not open world, and there's a lot of times where you're just walking around and there isn't anything there. Like, that's probably why you get Weird Deer first, is because you can just zip through all of that nothing. Like, I haven't played it in... It'll actually be about 4 months since I last touched it. In a couple days, because there just is nothing left to do, and I'm honestly really disappointed. Like, between BDSP just being overall a mess.
Come on. Oh, I have to shoot them in the back, don't I?
Yes. And PLA messing over one of my favorite characters, and just the plot being the weakest point. Ugh. Oh, I don't like looking at this.
Let's watch it go. This is fascinating.
I don't like it.
It doesn't see me, I'm right here.
Like, it looks kind of like a combo between, like, a really macho pig and a bulldog.
I think that's what they were going for.
Like,
you never finished I played it the first day I got it, Arceus, and I played the first day I got it. Link made a weird face. And I just couldn't pick it back up because I was too depressed. Because of Ingo. I just couldn't do it because I knew it was there, and I cannot put into words how much it actually affected me. And I know I've talked about this on Tumblr before, but that was a rare moment when I saw characters who actually were like me, and I feel like they were kind of snatched out of my hands. And it hurts. Like, the lack of resolution has, you know, basically gotten people to do a lot of angst, and they won't stop, and there's a lot of ableism, and
you can't even look for
that's
content
right.
anymore without running into these things. Like, it's basically like sort of like a needle in the haystack situation.
Rare apology from
Like, for me, when I play a video game, I'm looking for, like, a story that I like to play through. Ocarina of Time, actually, looking back, there's a story, but it's not as strong as, say, like, even Wind Waker.
Yeah. One of the best, I'd say, like, stories for a video game, and this is probably part of why it's so well regarded, Chrono Trigger. I cannot tell you how damn good. I always forget about this thing. What do I do with it again?
You have to be a child with the slingshot, and you have to get 3 bullseyes.
Well, I can do that now because I am...
The Skull Kids will attack you, and you can kill them for a lot of money. Like,
no wonder they got mad and did the whole thing in Majora's Mask. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, like, I think you can get rupees or something, or a piece of heart by teaching them a song as a child, but as an adult they will attack you. And if you kill one of them, they actually drop, like, a giant rupee. But no, like, for me, like... You know, I like to play through stories. It's almost like being able to read or watch something, but you can, you know, you have some control over it, and you get to kind of almost experience it firsthand.
I should come back as a child, actually. Hang on.
But PLA, the story was so weak, and there's no explanation as to why we're doing what we're doing, that it was... I would argue that the story is the weakest part. Like, I think all of the stuff went into, like, the new mechanics, and... I mean, I liked the new mechanics. I keep seeing rumors that a lot of them are not returning in Scarlet and Violet. Like, I love the catching mechanics.
Yeah, the mechanic was really cool.
That I could sneak up on something and just throw a ball.
I also like that you can tell them when to evolve. Like, you don't have to, like, constantly smash B to be like, no, not yet.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I've heard that stuff's not returning. I've also heard that, I'm trying to think, you know, obviously stuff like...
I heard breeding might not come back, which is really... That's going to screw up the competitive game a lot.
Which is weird, but one thing I did not like about PLA's mechanics is stronger agile style, and the fact that you could not hold items, there were no abilities. Like, they took away everything that made battling really fun, that a lot of which was sort of not exactly introduced in 5th gen, but definitely taken up to a really fun level with 5th gen. But... it's like leveling didn't matter. Like, I could send out something level 100, and here comes, like, a doofus warden with 3 lower-level Pokemon, but because they're all outspeeding me and getting, like, 6 hits in before I can even get 1.
You're thinking about Sabi, aren't you?
You know, no, just in general.
Yeah, but she uses 3 simultaneously, that's why...
Yeah, and I mean, like, Irida and Audubon, they'll send out, like, an evolution and then, like, an Eevee. But the fact that, like, or even in the wild, you know how whenever I would look at, like, outbreaks and I'd be looking for a shiny and I'd want to encounter one thing and all 5 would show up.
Yeah.
The fact that, like, and in that case, they could get in 10 moves before you get 1 and knock you out. It's like, why do I even level my Pokemon?
There's only one other person besides you that knows how to fight correctly in that game. And he shouldn't even be in the game! I'm very angry about it. Like,
No, I actually resent that choice because it
took something from me.
So much for me, the game itself, because they can do what they want. It's what people have done with it to the point where I am not enjoying any fan space anymore. I don't really want to meet or talk to other fans because
it took something from me.
There is a high percentage that they will just be doing this angsty stuff.
Where's my stupid bottle?
Or getting really ableist about it, and I don't want to be around it.
Go, Link, go. Yes.
Like, you know, with the pandemic and everything that came from that, it was nice to go into Submiss fan spaces and it's just, you know, slice of life, nice fan art, and all of that died the second PLA came out.
Saw the reveal. I got a pit in my stomach because I knew that people were going to come and take this from me. This was... I probably shouldn't talk about it on stream because I don't want to cry, but...
Your stream, your rules.
This was the first time I had ever... I'm just going to take a shortcut. This was the first time I had ever really seen myself in fiction. I don't get that very often as an autistic person, and to get it from characters who actually shared something with me. Am I missing?
It's the center. I think you get 90 points or 100 per bullseye. You have to get 3 in a row.
Let's see. I just gotta adjust my aim here. There we go. Give me shit. Look at the little... Look at him go.
A neat present. You know, that guy just kinda, that Deku was,
That's right, it actually expands your inventory.
a little too, eager and happy, a little too fast.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
Anyway, what I was saying was I'd never seen myself in anything like that before.
Go to the right.
Yeah, this way.
The right.
And I,
Nope, never mind, dead end.
A Skull Kid. I think there's a bean thing in here. It meant a lot to me to actually see characters who were like me. And, oh, I already planted this. That's right, because I wrote on that. I think I put bugs in it. I hope I did. Yeah, it was the first time, for people watching the chat, it was like I was in, I'd never seen myself in any characters like that before, and then Ingo and Emmett were there, and I was able to actually, seeing people like them as they were, not like as they wanted them to be, really did a lot for me emotionally. Like, it gave me something back that I hadn't had since I was a very small child. And I was really actually getting closer to, like, proper self-acceptance because of that. And when they put him in PLA, a lot of new people came in, and they started doing all of this ableist stuff and making Emmett, who I especially see a lot of myself in, as, like, unhinged and mentally unstable and all of these things, because he's the more obviously autistic coded one. And it just, to know that there are people who look at someone like me and they see this, like, they see someone who is violent and dangerous and would kill people. I really hurts to know that that many people still look at people like you, and that's what they see. I've been really not mentally great the past 6 months now because of this.
Plus also that there's just...
I'm still talking, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just saying there's stuff going on too, and it's like you don't have that outlet anymore because you go in and you get what you don't want.
Yeah, but I had more to say on...
I'm not interrupting.
I know, I came so close. I came so close to being okay with myself as a person. And once again, there's all these people telling me I'm bad, that I'm scary, that I'm... It just reinforces everything, you know, that I experienced growing up. Being like this. And... You know, maybe there is a reason people avoid me, or that, you know, people don't want to be around me. Maybe there's something to that. Like, you start thinking these things, because this is what people see when they see someone like you. This is what they do. And it really actually, it takes a toll on you. It's been 6 months now, and my mental health took a nosedive because every time I looked at stuff, or every time it happened to show up, because I blocked a ton of stuff, every time it still came through, I would just see people who were just like me being treated as not human, or as dangerous, or as willing to kill someone just because we talk differently or walk differently, or because we're not as expressive in certain ways or overly expressive in other ways. And that really does... It's a reminder that I live in a world that wasn't made for me. That I live in a world that still does not like people like me, and would rather people like me be dead. And it's a very harsh reminder that I I've been doing advocacy now for over a decade, and it was very difficult at the beginning. I just gotten diagnosed, and, you know, it was in 2009 I was diagnosed. I was 20 years old. And, you know, Autism Speaks still heavily controlled the narrative, and there was a lot of stuff saying that I was like a plague on my parents, that I was like a disease that needed to be eradicated, and there were people who wanted to cure me essentially by like completely changing who I was, and that terrified me. It just reinforced to me that I was too different and too bad, and luckily the self-advocacy community really turned that around for me and showed me I had value as a person, as I was, not as who people wanted me to be, as I was. And that was crucial. That was so important for me because of what I was going through at the time I was diagnosed. I was dealing with a really bad friendship that actually got emotionally abusive, and so my self-worth was in the toilet. And the self-advocacy community really helped me realize that I was allowed to be myself, that I was okay as I was, and that I could just, you know, exist. That was very radical for me when I was just diagnosed and people were acting like I was, you know, this horrid non-human thing. This thing that was like worse than cancer. And so for me, finding characters who were like myself growing up was very hard because, you know, there weren't really any. And stumbling upon Submiss in 2020 was life-changing because I felt like I looked into a mirror. We'll ignore the part where I would willingly, like, marry the reflection, but, because it's not actually me. No. But I mean, that took me 10 months to realize, but that's another story. But for me, like, seeing characters who were actually like me was very, very pivotal. And it was at a very bad time. It was in the middle of the pandemic, at the height of it. Obviously, we're still in a pandemic, but it's, you know, it was at the height of it. I couldn't go out, you know, as much. And I was, you know, trapped inside. And my mental health was spiraling because I was trapped inside. And I, really, you know, that was so... It allowed me to go back to being this kid that I was when I was much younger. But as an adult, basically. When I was a little kid, I really liked trains, and I really liked dinosaurs, and I really liked astronomy, and, you know, I was that kid. I'm sure you went to school with one. And if you didn't go to school with one, there's a chance that you were that kid. And I'm just gonna screenshot the chat because it's making me cry. Because you're being so nice. I suppressed the train thing when I got older, especially because people were shit about that, and I knew they were gonna be bad about it. So even my close friends in high school did not know that I was, like, a train person until I was an adult. Like, that I kept it hidden for a long time, and then when I got diagnosed as autistic, I hid it even longer because I was afraid of being seen as a stereotype, and I just buried it. And obviously there were moments or periods where it did come out. I had a brief fling with a children's television show that was kind of like a modern version of Thomas and Friends in 2014. Which I won't discuss further, but you can find my Chuggington tag on my Tumblr and just see what happened to me. That was an interesting time of my life, I guess. I was in grad school and I was very lonely because I didn't get to see anybody because I was doing too much work. But, you know, then it went back, and I wasn't, you know, I basically went back into the train closet, if you will, until these two showed up, and I was able to look at that and go, you know what, no, that's actually who I actually am. and I don't need to hide her anymore. And I stopped hiding her, and it actually felt really liberating to actually just let myself like this. It culminated in me doing something I'd wanted to do since I was a 3-year-old kid. I've driven a steam locomotive. That's insane. That's incredible. It's really something special when you're allowed to be yourself. Not who society wants you to be, or who you feel like you're peer pressured to be, or any of that. And these two really caught me there. So the PLA thing just really hurts in ways that I almost feel silly about, but like I shouldn't be this emotional over some fictional men, but you know, they did something for me that nobody else had ever been able to do. To be allowed to love yourself is... Hey, wait a minute. Isn't that ledge?
That is a bean ledge.
Yeah. Where's the damn hole again? Oh, right here. Well, I better put bugs in it first.
Do you want to see some funny, refreshing, quality, good, and hopeful art?
Sure. Why are the Miltanks being abducted?
It's obviously the thing about cows being abducted by
aliens.
aliens.
Romani Ranch.
But you know what? I like this because I want the Miltanks to be removed. I'm sorry. They're not... They're just...
Go in the hole. All of you go in the hole. Do I get anything? I got nothing. Oh! Yes! Bastard!
Check the map after. Because that might have been the last one. The bean ledge, I'm pretty sure, is a piece of heart.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure it's a piece of heart. Yeah, sort of like... I mean, I'm thinking about it, like, I kind of grew up going to museums a lot as a kid. Like, I was always at AMNH, you know, the Museum of Natural History, in New York. It was my dream to work there as a little kid. And ironically, in grad school, I did it. I actually got an archival internship there, so I bumped off the 2 things I wanted to do most at age 5, which is kind of... I'm not sure what I expected in my life, but apparently I did that. That's kind of wild. Because they're kind of obscure things. Oh, that looks like Ryan. I'm being shown a cat meme, and it looks like a cat I used to have. A sweet orange boy with 1 brain cell named Ryan. His actual name was Gimli Ryan. Some people probably know about Gimli Ryan, or Ryan. People who were friends with me for a while certainly know Ryan. Every friend who has been to my parents' house when Ryan was still alive has a Ryan story. Especially if they stayed overnight. Because Ryan liked to bang the door down to get into the shower because he wanted to lick the condensation off the shower. So, because he was kind of gross. And so if any of my friends were staying over and they showered, Ryan was right on it. He was trying to get in. They'd be like... Oh, and thank you. I'm really glad that I can actually be the person I actually am now. I forgot what I was doing. I was checking the map. Oh my god, why did I come over here? Talking about fucking trains. Just... Okay, I'm inherently still missing some in Kokiri Forest. Let me check. I have a 20-plus-year-old strategy guide here. Let's see. There's one in the House of Twins at night as a kid, and then there's one behind the Know-It-All Brothers house as a kid. Oh, the House of Twins, I'm an adult. Oops.
Oh!
Yeah?
Get out of here. It opened something stupid.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Oh, this sucks. It's not baiting me.
You're
gonna make a pun to someone's post. You're gonna make a pun, and then you're not gonna pay off. Rude.
Alright, so, which one is the Know-It-All Brothers house? Is it this one?
It's the one closest to the exit.
Yeah, it's like that one, right? Where the guy's like lifting rocks and shit?
Oh, no, that's Mito's house.
Oh, it's Mito's house. It's the other one.
It's on the left.
This one, up here.
Up the hill on the left.
Right, apparently there's one behind here. And if I haven't gotten this one... I don't hear it, so I probably got it. No, Link, backflip. There we go. Okay, that means I have to get the House of Twins one, I guess. So I have to come back as an adult. Spider hunting. Yeah, I can go off on train. If people let me, I can talk about trains for like a long time.
Oh, that's what that noise is. Murphy is bathing himself.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm sorry if anyone hears a weird noise on the microphone. My cat is licking himself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's licking his front paw and wiping his face.
Yeah, I got distracted because I was talking about Ryan, actually. I think Ryan was a good guy. He,
Bit me.
Well, he
It
loved
was
it.
a love bite, but it was instant. He just came over and bit me and made this face like he was looking around for, like, approval, like he didn't know if he was allowed to.
He was a good guy. But
He was pretty funny.
Sorry, just a little emotional, but Ryan was, Ryan died because he got a cancerous growth on his leg, and he, you know, he obviously had it removed at least once, and, he actually ultimately, he ate it a couple times. It was pretty gross. But he was doing his best, you know. He was, he was one of those cats that never aged. He really didn't look old until, like, the moment he was dying, when he was, like, 15, 16. I mean, he was a phenomenal cat, and I was so lucky to have gotten to spend some time with him. I'm just shooting this thing in the balls. You have no genitalia anymore. Congratulations! I have spayed and or neutered this thing. Moblin. Ryan was a cat. Yes. Free bottom surgery. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan was a cat. A cat named Gimli Ryan. I had, his real name was Gimli, but everyone in my extended family couldn't remember a Lord of the Ring character's name, so, he was a cat, named Ryan. His middle name was Ryan, so everyone called him Ryan. If I just go the wrong way into one of these, I can go right back to the town. Good, that's what I wanted. Yeah, he was one of my cats, yes. He was phenomenal, absolutely. This boy who wanted to get— oh, no. I can promise you that is not my brother's name. It was my cat. Ryan was very much a cat. He did not— I cannot imagine a human wanting to lick condensation off the— that's gross.
Hey, do you want, a coffee cake?
Oh, sure, if you've
want
got
me to
some.
warm it up?
Sure, if you're doing one, sure,
Yeah,
I'll take one.
I have tea microwaving, and then I was gonna
I hear it.
probably eat one
Where
of
are
the
you?
6 that I obtained.
I hear you, you little bitch.
I think it's on Saria's house. I think I saw it.
It said House of Twins. Yeah, there it is. This should finish off Kokiri Forest. Switch
No
back.
shot. You know, I never realized it until I saw an up-close render of the long shot, but the teal part, that is actually the chain wrapped around the,
Yes.
yeah, like you can't see it like I never
You can't
thought
tell
about
from
that
the
as-
icon. I didn't either.
Yeah,
as
I
a
never
kid.
thought about that as a kid, but then when I saw the render, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh.
Okay. See again. Alright, let's see. So, check the map. Yes!
So you still have losses. Hopefully you didn't, because if you didn't get the Skulltula before you planted the seed,
Yeah.
and if you already got the one at Hyrule Castle that you could use to glitch, so like you don't really have an option to complete it.
Yeah, I hope I didn't. I think I did, but I don't know, like...
Just gonna give that a moment before taking it out. It's always piping hot. And I've already burned myself at work a few times now.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, the one was somebody needed to not have the dispenser tab, like, pushed down.
Yeah.
To auto
yeah, there's
dispense.
something. Looks like a rupee though, but I think there's like a path that leads to a piece of heart.
Something like that. Yeah, there's either a path or it's like a piece of heart is surrounded by rupees.
Yeah. I can sort of see it. Maybe I can see it better on top of this building. Which I can't get on top of from over here, but really. It's funny, like, they think that if they leave the forest, they'll die, I think.
I've seen theories that
But
the forest basically protects them from, like, aging.
Yeah,
and once they leave, they'll actually age and die.
Which is because they all go to Lon Lon Ranch to party.
Because, like, I remembered when I was a kid thinking that it was like, you step outside this forest, you die.
It's just rupees.
Huh. But it's actually more of,
kind of
like...
funny if I could. I don't think it lets me do it, but I just want to... Yeah, I can hit them. Okay.
But I think it's more of a gradual thing of, like, well, once you leave this forest, you're no longer immortal. Because considering their true form is actually supposed to be the Koroks.
Yeah.
Also, the reason why they all have these fairies is, like... I think it was they couldn't get the Kokiri children to render, and considering Kokiri Forest is the tutorial phase, they wanted the player to be able to see where they were. So they do this weird thing where, like, it's specifically Kokiri Forest where you can't see them from a distance and they just kind of fade in, so they gave them the fairies that they could render so you'd know where to look. So the whole Guardian Fairy thing, that's only Ocarina of Time. We've never seen a Kokiri, save for Fado in Wind Waker, but he's, like, long dead. He's a ghost since Ocarina of Time.
I think the only beanhole I planted before checking, I think it was the actual one by Zora's Domain. Like, the one by the guy. So I think I'm okay.
Beanhole.
I know,
it's like cornhole.
My mom is absurdly good at cornhole. It is weird. My mom never played softball, none of that, but she is, like, really good at cornhole for some reason. None of us know why. Oh wait, the guy is here. You know what I can do next stream?
The trading game.
I can do the trading game. I love doing the Vigoran sword quest. It's fun.
Oh my god, some of the stuff is timed, and if you warp, you lose
Yes,
time.
you do. It pissed me off so much. As a kid, I was always trying to see if I could...
why have fast travel if it's not actually fast?
Whee! I'm just riding on this because I can. 'Cause there is a Skulltula up here. I'm gonna just jump into the... Yeah, it's just fun to ride on it. I probably got it already. But I think it goes over there. Original emo. Yeah, the guy in here, yeah, he's asleep right now. I think it's implied he turns into a Stalfos. Yeah, if you look at him, he's quite emaciated. You can see his ribs, and that's not good. He is quite emaciated. He's not doing too hot. That's right, so I have to get more beans and come in here as a youth. And get the other one there. And Zora's Domain. Let's see. So many of the ones I didn't get, I think were actually kid ones, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Got that. Got that. Yeah. This is kind of funny. Let me take a quick gander at the map. This mountain. Okay. Sad about chicken. Yeah, basically. I do have the Kuko still in my inventory. We'll do the trading game next stream, next month. Pocket Kuko. It's just funny to carry it around. Like, yeah, I've got, like, casually carrying a rooster in my bag the entire time. It's telling me to go to Kakariko Village, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure why. Actually, it's weird because the market obviously is where I want to go. But, like, this is... not sure why it's doing that. So you can see I don't have everything in Kakariko Village. And there's quite a few there. And all of them but one you have to do as a kid. So, like that's actually like a lot. Lost Woods, I know I have to do one as a Keiko Curie Forces. So Zora's Domain, I'm missing some. Right, I have to actually do it as an adult, so I might as well go there. Let's take that shortcut. Nope, not that way. This way. Yeah, Death Mountain is an improvement over the Evil Realm. It is a volcano, and yet the Evil Realm. All right, Link, you know what to do. Swim.
Go. Cinnamon. Archaeopsis' favorite.
We don't tell people about that.
That's weird.
We don't talk about that. Anyway. Ah! There we go.
We can't talk about Archaeops, but can we talk about Metopia?
Oh, Metopia, yes. Yes, you can talk about Metopia. Which, if you've never played Metopia, it is a riot and a half, and I highly recommend playing Metopia. There is a Skulltula in here somewhere, and I have to find the little bitch. Is it still nighttime? I hope so.
I wish they had had some kind of indicator to
Yeah.
tell you.
Unless I have to go outside and then come back in. There's one in here. Metopia is great, so go ahead, you can talk about Metopia.
I just made a submiss party.
Elaborate.
Well, you didn't like that Emmett's name was Giggle Kisses and not Emmett.
Shut up! I made you change it.
Yeah.
It's supposedly here.
Then I made Ingo and Emmett. Steph is also in the party.
And you were in the party.
Yeah, I'm in the party. But I don't have control over me because I used a different me.
You used you used an OC, so it's...
Yeah. So I have no control over myself.
Why do I have a feeling it's somehow become daytime? Because I'm going to have linked experience grievous bodily harm.
Okay, well, it can't be underwater, so you don't
Yeah,
have
they said it's high up. But,
It might be above the waterfall, actually.
That's where I just jumped from.
No, if you look up, like...
Oh, well, I couldn't hear it, so I have to probably go outside, make it sure it's nighttime. Oh, wait.
You have to go out the front door.
Can I play the Sun song in here?
Probably, yes.
Wait, yeah.
Anyway, so... I already beat the game, like the main game. So I decided to just mess around with some Miis, so I did like...
Oops, I played the Song of Storms.
Submiss thing.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a new Tomodachi. Tomodachi is actually funny. And I don't know why they haven't ported it, because... Yeah, there we go, it's those three. I always, like, mix those up in my head.
Let's see, so I made Emmett a cat. Steph wasn't happy about Emmett being a cat.
I'm fine with it.
You weren't at first.
Well, because you were referencing a fic that makes me angry. Okay, now it's daytime. So let's see.
Yeah, Emmett's a cat. Ingo's a princess because anyone can be a princess.
He looks nice in his Grand Central dress.
Yeah, there was a, like a constellation dress, and there was an option to make it kind of like the same sort of like... Would you call it like a light teal?
Yeah, it's close.
It's like Grand Central.
It's pretty close to the ceiling of Grand Central Terminal. It's a terminal, not a station. Anyway, but yeah, it's... Oh, Link, god damn it.
Steph is a tank.
Yes, I'm a very cute tank.
She keeps shooting the party members out of a cannon at the enemy. And one time Emmett had a one-sided feud with her because he was tired of being launched.
We made up.
Well, it was pretty quick.
We made up and out.
It wasn't like a double-sided feud where...
You missed that.
Yeah, no, I heard it. But I chose to ignore it. Because you're over here being like a 12-year-old.
I have no indication of this fucking spider. Anyway, are you a mage? You're a mage, right?
Yeah, my me is a mage. Watch it be under,
What?
King Zora's
Dorifon is
rump.
sitting on it.
That's not Dorifon.
No, I know it's not Dorifon's
Actually,
ancestor.
his name is like...
Does he have it? He has a name.
He does have a name, but it was only revealed in like a guidebook. Like
Yeah.
it's not revealed anywhere in the game.
No, I
It's
don't
like,
even think my... I don't think my guide has his name.
There is a reference to it actually in Breath of the Wild, one of the hills surrounding Zora's domain that has nothing on it. You know how there's that
Yeah.
whole entirely unused place
Yeah.
that doesn't have anything? Yeah.
See, do you see any indication of a spider?
No.
Which is weird because it's... the
I'm
game's-
pretty sure it's like on the wall like that, unless you already
Yeah.
got that and it's somewhere else.
It's weird though because the game is indicating that there's only one in here, and it's indicating that I don't have it. See?
I wonder if it is behind the waterfall and you have to be a child.
No, it says you have to be an adult.
Hmm.
It says when the waterfall froze, it stranded a Skulltula high above the frozen paradise, which is where I am right now.
Why don't you go down and look up?
Okay.
Oh, look at those the pixelation.
Yeah, oh, that?
Wow.
Yeah, look at this. Here he goes, ready? Water slide.
There was also that fight where we got knocked out and then Submus finished the fight, like, bawling.
No spiders. Can't even hear the damn thing. I feel like maybe I got it and the game is not registering that I got this one.
That would be really weird, though. Because why would it not?
It should show up on the map, yeah.
And I feel like I remember this one. It was just kind of, like, on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, you had to go near the waterfall and, like, hookshot it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, look it up real quick and double check it, because
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
Google it.
this is bothering me. Fucking
Eat your coffee cake.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for dessert.
You're welcome. I didn't make it.
Like Eustace?
I love
bowling.
that gif. Like,
There's a
I
gif
don't
of-
remember that. Well, I was pretty much not really watching TV anymore by that point. But, like, I don't remember that, like, weird Cartoon Network NBA
There was
weekend event at all.
Yeah, there was a collab. It may have been with the NBA All-Star Game. I can't remember.
Yeah, the fact, though, that they decided Eustace needed to be, like, giant and balling through the streets was...
He's just dribbling along, and there's a gif of it that says, "Stupid dog, I'm fucking balling," and it
I
kills
lost
me.
it. I lost it.
Kills me every time I see it. They just...
Let me see.
As a side note, Eustace has a resemblance to Basculin, the Pokemon. People notice that at around Gen 5, that, and then of course when you have Cofagrigus as King Ramses, you're just all set.
Okay, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Gold Skulltula. Watch it play an ad for a 24-second video.
Ugh.
ZeldaDungeon.net, and this was uploaded 12 years ago.
Well, Zelda Dungeon is reliable, so... this is a good cake, thank you.
It is very much right next to the waterfall. Look, you have to have it.
Yeah, there's no way I don't have that. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like it's literally to the left.
You know what it is? It might be counting this as Zora's Domain and Zora's Fountain together. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why it's saying it's not done. So there's a couple I have to do as a kid.
Yeah. Because time is frozen in Zora's Fountain, because it's basically just an
Yeah.
extension of Zora's Domain, I think.
So I bet you it's counting it. Let me see, because if I look at the map, it might be counting Zora's River and Zora's Domain and Zora's Fountain as one location.
Yeah, it might, considering how it is on the map, it's one location. It's also that, like, I mean, Zora's River time passes, but it does not in Zora's Domain or in Zora's Fountain.
Yeah.
So. See, I'm trying to think of what else happened in Metopia. Emmett gets sick a lot.
Ingo does too, though.
Ingo does. Yeah,
For some reason, your me and my me don't get sick as often.
Because we have, like, you know, that whole thing where it's like, isn't it something like X chromosomes have better immunity, but then sometimes they get bored and attack?
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
there's something about that with the X chromosome is something about that in immunity, but the problem is it's more likely to give you autoimmune disorders. I have one. Who was the final boss? The Great Sage in your playthrough?
Oh, I
Yeah, tell...
Started with just this weird placeholder me. We made a really, really ugly me when they dropped the Sans outfit for Smash. So we could kind of permanently have a Sans, but we also wanted to, like, surprise ourselves by forgetting about this hideous me and then being like, who's Sans?
Yeah. Like, oh no.
So originally it was that, and then I got bored and made mine Nintendo Harold.
Harold,
at first.
If you've never seen Harold Weinstein, please look up Harold.
It's very not safe for work though. Like his songs in Tomodachi Life, 100% not safe for work. Have headphones. Don't play it around grandpas, etc.
Or small children.
But so then
12 and up, it should probably just be funny to them. So
I made the great sage Kabu from Sword and Shield. It's funny because I really didn't have very many Pokemon characters. I was using OCs, but I ran out of OCs.
Archie and Maxie are in there because...
Yeah, I did Archie and Maxie as this, like, couple that bickers in, Next Door.
And then, oh god, you're gonna have to explain Joshua.
Okay, so for the me that you make at the very end of the game, I don't want to spoil it. So... There was this post going around Tumblr that I kept seeing and kept, like, it wouldn't get out of my head, where someone had a dream that they were playing a new Pokemon game, and the first gym leader was just a recolor of N named Joshua, but he sent out a lamb Pokemon that was so terrifying to OP that they, like, woke up. So I just kept thinking about it, so when I had to make it, I basically made N, but gave him red hair, and I actually just called him N Recolor, but it's Joshua.
Horse.
I'm trying to think of who else I put in.
Salon, Chili, and Crust are there, but they've never been used.
Yeah, they've never been used. I put them in recently. Salon's name is Foamer. Chili's name is Welcome to Chili's, but like abbreviated, like that Vine. Hi, welcome to Chili's.
For people who don't know, Foamer is a derogatory term for a railfan.
Yeah, basically that is his anime persona, and then, so Cress, okay, this is funny. His name is not a bee, as in, you know, a honeybee, buzz, makes the nectar, don't squish. Because I was doing, what is it, Akinator?
It was Akinator, yeah.
Akinator, the genie that he basically plays 20 questions and he's supposed to guess a character. So I was trying to get him to guess Cress, and he's asking me all these things, and, you know, basically, like, yes, my character has blue hair, yes, my character's from Pokemon. The final question he asked, because, you know, sometimes they're really random and have nothing to do with what you've just answered. The final question he asks is your character a bee? And so, of course, no, and then boom, he pings Cress. So I guess what it came down to was that Cress was not a bee. I guess there must have been like 20 other possible characters he could have guessed that all had the same traits as Cress, except for, you know, they were bees.
I'm just not a bee. Not a bee kills me every time.
I haven't used them yet. I made Steph's family's cats.
My cat, including the aforementioned Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan is there.
Mitten. I had 4 cats for a while. Mitten, who was my brother's nasty little tortoiseshell bitch. We loved her. She kind of became a goblin in old age. Ryan, who was the orange one that I described earlier. Gay Tony, the Flame Point Siamese, who...
And I made Murphy. And the funny thing was I made Murphy months ago just on a whim on the Switch at like 3 in the morning. And I was laughing so hard I was crying. And
you woke me up to come
Steph
in.
Came and she's like, what's wrong? And I'm just like laughing. And I'm like, look, guess who it is? And she couldn't guess.
Well, how was I supposed to know it was my cat?
Because it looked like him.
It did not.
It had cat eyes, it had a cat
It's a
nose,
man!
And it had its mouth open because Murphy's always screaming.
It's a man!
And Murphy was sitting right there on the couch. And I have a video of this, of Steph being like, I don't know who it is, and then finally I go, it's Murphy. And then she says, like, something to Murphy, like, oh no! And then the video cut off because my phone was full. And
I think I said, I'm sorry that happened to you.
No, you said to him, I'm sorry you had to see that to him.
My poor cat. My poor cat goes through so much shit.
No, he doesn't.
Anyway, it is midnight, so I'm gonna cut this off. So thank you all again for coming around this month. Sorry for the rambling. I know I went on a big ramble in the middle of that one. Obviously, I've just got a few more odds and ends to wrap up with this game. And then
Training Ground.
Like Gerudo Training Ground. We did Gerudo Training Ground.
No, I mean the archery.
I do the archery. I have, obviously, things I can do as a kid. But now that I actually have a functioning Nintendo 64 controller, I can actually shoot things. Amazing.
I gotta see this, why it was doing bad with Ganon.
Yeah, if you want to play around with it at some point, absolutely. So, as I say every time, this is for the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network and Autistic Women and Non-Binary Network. Please check them out. We're always doing our best here at AGI to promote them, and I'd really like to direct you to the Autistic People of Color Reparations Fund that AWN runs. It helps autistic people of color get back on their feet because there's extra prejudice there, obviously. You know, it's hard enough being autistic and white. Just imagine being autistic and not being white. And so they do a lot of stuff to help with that. Definitely shouting them out. Too Many Games has come and gone, so I'm not at too many games anymore. That'll be next year. But we've got some plans for the booth next year, so next June we hope to see you. I am going to go back to overheating in my little apartment now, and I will see you all next month when hopefully it will be a little cooler and I will be less likely to die. Thank you all, and have a great night.